of times Seawalls 2020 really came about as a response to the community. St. Petersburg is surrounded by water. Being a peninsula, the health of our oceans is incredibly important to the well-being of everybody here living in the city.
Whether it's being at the water or in the water, you have a different energy where you are in Florida, because no matter where you are, you're always close to the ocean or the bay or the Gulf.
I've grown up out with my dad fishing and snorkeling. I've been seeing the effects of sea level rise, a lot more, flooding when we have storms, erosion, and I like to take my 3 daughters to a park down in Miami, and it's starting to sink.
It's just like we're directly affected at it. A lot of our community relies on the beaches and tourism and things like that. So just from a commerce perspective, this area gets impacted. But from an ecological perspective, it's just, it's a vital aspect of our world. So it's when you see it being mistreated or mishandled or taken for granted, it can be pretty upsetting.
I was invited by Shine this festival to paint regarding to environmentalism and activism using art.
So my topic was harmful algae bloom, otherwise known as red tide. It's a natural occurrence, but the runoff from the waste into the water, it heightens the bloom and it makes them progress way faster than they would normally. The connection that I have with it is kids like me that had asthma. My mom would literally keep me from going to the beach during the algae blooms because it would affect my asthma, have an asthma attack, crazy stuff.
Our mural focuses on the idea of overfishing, and we use that in color symbolism and using bright reds in contrast with calm blues to symbolize that this is something that's dangerous and it's something that needs to be called to attention to, because it's something that the community as a whole needs to change.
We've seen murals reach a tipping point where the public at large is seeing them not just as decoration and tools for gentrification. So I'm proud to be part of Seawalls because I get to use my wall as a vessel for spreading ocean awareness.
It serves as a reminder we live in this amazing, beautiful place. It's coastal, and the reason why it stays this beautiful is because of our mangroves. It protects our coastline.
So the mangroves, since the 1950s here in the Tampa Bay area, 50% of the species has died off due to coastal development. And they play a very important role, not only to help erosion and when there's hurricanes. They work as filters and they provide a habitat for a lot of fish and marine life. They're interconnected, so my piece is some of the sea life that you find living and thriving within the mangroves.
We had people in the marine science community reaching out to us saying, hey, we have these messages, we're doing great work here and we need people to know about this. We want to find new ways to reach new audiences. St. Pete is actually home to the largest marine science community in the southeast United States. There's incredible work going on here.
So the diversity of the sea life, we know more about outer space than we do about our own oceans. These specific critters that are dying out rapidly and through fishing accidents and just not being conscious of what you're doing in the Gulf and the Bay, these creatures are diminishing pretty rapidly.
Any time that I can contribute and I get asked to contribute to do something in a way that I can, I'm happy to do so. Obviously, all paths primarily from a marine perspective lead to Jacques Cousteau, which led me to the quote that this mural is based on, which is, "In the deep space of the sea, I have found my moon."
I think it's important to just stay focused on moving forward and creating a more positive world to live in, especially after 2020.
I want people to take away that even if you're not directly connected to an issue, there's always a way to get your message out in the way that you know how, in a way that is best for you. So this is me understanding that there is something important to be said and pushing it through my artwork so that it'll reach other people.
There's so much information being thrown in everyone's face via social media, the news, and I think as much as this is a message to spread awareness, it's a nice way to spread awareness. There's so many people riding bikes throughout the community, checking up on us, asking what it's about. So I think this is a really cool, creative way for us to express ourselves and also for viewers to take it in rather than like scrolling through their newsfeed on Instagram.
This has to catch your eye because of the colors or whatever the piece may be on any wall. It's just bigger than life. It's being able to make whatever you had in your head that was small into this huge mural that everyone's able to see.
An artist has a really unique position in being able to shift people's perceptions. Visual art is different than any other type of art form, and then when you put that in a public space, it kind of transcends language.
I think the artist is key to team up with organizations because we're able to bring the concept out visually for people to see firsthand, you know, that may not see the erosion or the sea level rise, but they're able to see this art piece and understand the meaning behind it.
So I think it's a really important way to influence people and to create change by working in public spaces.
As a living organism on this planet, to try to not act parasitical and try to be as cohesive and simpatico with their environment, I think is vital.
We literally had tropical storm hurricane yesterday, and we just want to be aware of that, and it's the way of the future. We need to take care of our planet and our ecosystems.
Ocean to me, I would say it's like life to me because we can't really live without ocean.
The ocean is so vital for us. We have to protect it.